follow on Twitter, and we were having a little conversation about Twitter.
Yes.
And I agree with you to some extent. I think Twitter it's going to break, personally, I think it's going to break into smaller groups, which is what Twitter sort of thought at one time, but they went about it sort of in the wrong way. But for my own self, because I developed the Retail Trade Center, I think it's going to fragment into groups that are specific to a specific topic, and I'm trying to capture that too.
Yeah, I think my concern is I've just seen so many people who are automating everything. So
yes.
The feeds are coming automatic. I actually tried it for a week, and then I had one of my followers say, "What, are you following soybeans or something?" Because that last tweet was like, "What?" And I went in, and then I realized that there are a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is how you set it up," and then copy followers to copy followers, and frankly, I get an awful lot of people I really don't want to follow, and most of the information of the people I really want is really like 50. And I've got, I don't know, 1,500 or something like that. So when somebody's filling it all up with, and a lot of it is old posts, I find. They're like blogs from a year ago or an article.
People put it on repeat.
And it's just, I think that's going to kill it, because I went to Twitter for fresh. So when I do it, here's my new blog post, go read it, and then I hope they'll retweet it. That's it. But, or the other ones, you know, another, 10 kick butt ways to use Twitter, and it's like I'm so over another way to use Twitter that it has its place. It's just I don't think it's going to, for me, stand the test of time as a user.
Didn't you love it? About 2 years ago on Twitter, I knew everybody. I mean, as a matter of fact, when I came to NRF last year, there were so few retail people Twittering. But there was a woman, her name is Data Chick. Do you follow her?
I saw her.
And she was in the arts booth last year.
Okay.
And I walked up to her because I recognized her from her picture, and I said, "You're Data Chick," and she said, "Yes." And back then, we talked to each other so much on Twitter, just friendly conversation, that we really got to know each other. And now a lot of the old timers are starting to complain that it's just massive,
spam
stuff.
Really.
But I work with clients, and we have had some phenomenal results if you do it right. And I mean, I think there is a right way, and no, I shouldn't say that, because right is different for different people. But depending on what their business is, there are different ways you can use Twitter that really can help them gain some exposure.
If it's not another Valpak coupon that's been changed, see, it's like when the web first came on and people took the brochure and stuck it up online and go, "Oh, I've got a website." It was like, no, you've got a brochure. And now that's kind of what we're doing. We've taken those blanket emails and now we've just put them on Twitter. And
I would agree.
for me, that's just not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Because there's no value, and yet everybody says, "Oh, you have to listen and engage." And it's like, no one's trying to engage me, and I'm not trying to engage them,
And
it's very one way.
That's why I'm hoping that the concept is something that's good. We love the concept, but it needs to be more specifically oriented. And so
maybe that's the list. Maybe that's the new list feature.
And that's what I would like. We're trying to do. As a matter of fact, we're streaming this through the Retail Trade Center, and we're capturing all the Pound NRF tweets and the back noise for NRF 10 in the Retail Trade Center, so you can actually go to one place and see all of it. And
then I'll have to write something audacious on my tweets.
Please do.
Lee was drunk as a skunk last night.
You just said that on film. I'm not. You should tell him I'm not.
I don't know.
I still have many, many hours to go.
You can always edit it,
You're right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was nice.
Are you going to do the little tweet up on